Jadon Sancho entered 2023 with renewed optimism that it would finally be the year he would succeed at Manchester United. Sancho last made a matchday squad on October 30, 2022, prior to making his return to the side against Nottingham Forest earlier this week, and he's benefited from a unique 3-month break, which has given him a chance to reset and refocus. The 22-year-old is hoping the new year will bring him improved fortunes, and it seems he could be used in a new position after Erik Ten Hag used him in a central role, as a No. 10, when substituting him on against Forest in the semi-final of the League Cup. When asked about Sancho's central role in midweek, Ten Hag said, "I think we have done that before. You move Bruno Fernandes out and create also a different dynamic in the team. That is what we intended to do." Jadon, I know he can play as a 10 as well. He can play as a winger, he can play as a 10, but often we mix it around, and that is what I like. The position has to be occupied, and it's about the players keeping discipline to do that. That means Sancho could now be used in 3 positions: left wing, center attacking midfield and right wing. Sancho was signed from Borussia Dortmund to play on the right, but his statistics from his time in Germany suggest that was an oversight. That's because Sancho scored 20 goals from the left wing in 3,099 minutes and 24 goals from the right wing in 5,265 minutes at Dortmund. He has looked most comfortable on the left during his time at United, and that led to Antony's arrival. Sancho predominantly played on the left side last season, but the landscape in the squad is entirely different with Ten Hag in charge. Marcus Rashford is simply undroppable this term, and Alejandro Garnacho has already proved to be a perfect deputy. Rashford and Garnacho are ahead of Sancho on the pecking order on the left, and Bruno Fernandes, who is also one of the first names on the team sheet, is ahead of him through the middle, but Antony is the only person standing in his way on the right. Anthony Elanga and Facundo Pellistri play in that role, of course, but Elanga has not scored since February last year, and Sancho is undoubtedly a bigger talent than the latter, who only made his first team debut last month after 2 years at the club. While Ten Hag will consider using Sancho across those 3 positions, it seems an obvious choice to play Sancho on the right. His statistics have been worse on that side, yes, but he's naturally right-footed, and that's exactly what United need. The start Antony has made to his career at Old Trafford has been indifferent. The Brazilian has not looked like a £84 million player, although that sizable fee was certainly not his fault, and his preference to cut inside has become predictable. Antony is left-footed and plays on the right wing, which means he's reluctant to burst to the byline and cross into the box, whereas Sancho is the opposite. He will be forced to take on the fullback, and he can offer something completely different. The season only recently passed the halfway stage, and there is still ample time for Sancho to make an impact. It also seems most likely he will make that impact from the right wing.